Hello, everyone. My name is Lacey. This is Lieutenant Dan, and you are watching Reptiles. Happy day, friends. Last night, Lieutenant Dan, he shed. Look at this little cutie pie. Little sweetheart, all shiny and new. He pooped everywhere, so we had to clean it. But that's okay. We love him. He poops so infrequently, it's way less inconvenient than it is when someone else has a litter box. That's right. Walk away. You know what you did. Anyway, today we're not talking about shedding or pooping or anything like that. Today, I would like to talk to you about weather preparedness in storm season for your snakes or lizards, whichever you have. Hi, handsome. So it's the springtime, as I mentioned in last week's PSA, and springtime means we're having severe weather, especially if you live in Tornado Alley, near Tornado Alley, the upper mid-south, the Midwest, the Great Lakes region. We got our areas, and this whole week, we've been having storms everywhere, like crazy, right? Like the flooding in Milwaukee and Davenport, insane, right? I've been fortunate here in Missouri that our area was barely grazed, but we good. But what do you do if you are in one of those situations and you have sweet scale babies? I mean, if you're just a regular old monkey person, you go to the lowest level of your house, stay away from windows, and stay in a safe place, right? And you sit there with your cats and your dogs, whatever. But those of us with reptiles, they're a little harder to corral in a basement or a storm shelter and keep away from, windows and stuff. So what I do is when it's going to be stormy and terrible, I have a plan for my pets. The cats are easy. The cats go in a cat carrier. It's also a little complicated because I live in an apartment. I live on the top floor of an apartment. So I don't really have a basement. My bathroom is the innermost room of the apartment, and I'm gonna call it good. I'm one of those people who likes to sit and watch the storms roll and I go, wow, instead of running away. Maybe it's character flaw. Who knows? But what you do with your reptiles is what I like to have is a hard-sided container that you can keep them in, something that's easy to kind of carry, and something with a positive lock on it. So with me here, this big boy is for John Cena, so she can be nice and safe. You can see on the side here I got the latch, so that's a positive lock, so it will lock the lid in place so they can't escape even if they're super strong. And oh god, and see it's got the little divot right here where it locks in so they can't open the enclosure and escape. So that's what I have for John Cena. Lieutenant Dan, he's got a smaller container with a positive lock. And Sekhmet, because she is small, she's got a little bag that I can put her in and put her with Lieutenant Dan, or I can just keep her on me. Because she's so small, I can put her in a bag that I can tie shut, a little snake bag, and I can keep her in my pocket of a sweater or something and just hold her in my hand because she's nice and small. If you are in a pinch, if it's last minute, you don't have a big Rubbermaid or something that has holes drilled in it because oxygen is important. If you don't have that, another option is, hold please. Another option is a large pillowcase. That you can put your animal in, tie the top shut so they can't get out, and bring them with you to your secure space. I don't have a ton of animals, so that's what my plan is. If I should have to take shelter, that's how I plan to keep my reptiles safe in my apartment situation. Now, if I had a home with a finished basement or something, I would just straight up keep the reptiles in a finished basement because they're already on the lowest level of the house and I don't have to worry about taking them out and making sure they're, secure and away from all windows and all that jazz. But the most important thing you can do is remain weather aware. Have alerts set up on your phone. Make sure you know If there's a big storm coming in, just double check. Check the severity, check to see if you need to have a plan and plan prepared. And you should be good. As a YouTuber that I very much enjoy, as he always says, don't be scared, be prepared, right? Ryan Hall, top tier. Don't be scared, be prepared. So keep an eye on the weather as it comes in. Be aware of what your weather patterns are like. If you live in an area that is frequented with tornado watches and warnings and PDS alerts and all that good stuff, make sure you have a plan just in case you have to take shelter. Something else that is important to know is for areas of flooding, it's kind of the same thing. If you live in an area with lots of flooding, maybe don't have your animals in the lowest part of your house. Have a plan to get them to a higher level of your house. Or if you have to evacuate, make sure you have a way to get the snakes to your car, to a safe place, have a safe place you can go, and that will help protect you for that. But, hi cutie. This spring storm season, make sure you're watching the weather and make sure you have a plan to protect our tiny friends in case it ever comes down to that. It'll protect you, protect yourself, and you'll have a sense of comfort knowing that you know what to do in that eventuality, in that case. And enjoy the weather, friends. Enjoy this time of year. It is awesome. Your snakes are awesome. And you are awesome. That's all I have today, so never stop learning, because a mind is a terrible thing to waste. See ya!